Hey everybody, this is a quick unboxing and hands-on video of the Maze Alpha. This is the newest bezel-less phone from yet another Chinese company. The Chinese company is called Maze. So I never heard of them before, but the phone looks very appealing. It is obviously inspired by the Xiaomi Mi Mix, which was a really stunning bezel-less phone from Xiaomi that came out last year. So if you see my old videos, you saw that I checked out the Doogie Mix too. And I will soon get my hands on also another one called the Liegu Mix. So this is the Alpha Maze. I just got the package right now, so. Okay. Let's put it side by side with the Xiaomi Mi Mix first. Whoa, it's like the exact same size. Wow, it's almost, the dimensions almost exactly the same. Okay, so. Okay, so let me power this thing on. So first thing, as I can see, the bottom bezel is actually really big compared to the Xiaomi Mi Mix, which the bottom bezel on the Xiaomi Mi Mix is, as you can see, a lot smaller compared to this. So that means the Maze has a smaller screen, definitely. Yeah, as you can see, the screen on the Xiaomi stretches all the way down here, whereas on the Maze it only comes down to here. Oh, and I can see that just like the Doogie Mix, there's actually an earpiece up here. So it's not like on the Xiaomi Mi Mix where there's actually nothing up here. So then when you make phone calls, they have to vibrate a sound through the frame to your ear. So the Maze Alpha figured out how to put an earpiece up here, just like the Doogie Mix. So the result is it's actually a little bit of a bezel here, but it's not too bad. It still looks quite bezel-less. The feel is very nice. The sides feel a bit plasticky. I'm not sure what material this is. On the sides, on the back is glass. So let's check out the specs. So it has a 6-inch 1080p screen with a MediaTek, I think 6757. I will double check later. 2 cameras, 13 megapixel, 5 megapixels with 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, 4000 milliamp battery. Let's check out what's in the box first before I set up the phone. Okay, packaging is pretty bare bones. Charger, USB-C cable, that's it. No earpiece, no case, because usually Chinese phones always come with a case. So that this phone doesn't, it's a bit of a disappointment. By Chinese phones, I mean like the smaller brands. So because I've been testing phones by Verny and Alcatel and Doogie, and they all come with cases inside. At least they come with a tempered glass screen protector. Yep, this is a tempered glass, so that's pretty legit. It comes with 2, I think. Yeah, tempered glass screen protector. Okay, let me set up the phone. Okay, I'm back. So I set up the phone. I've played around with it for a little bit. Let's check out. I downloaded some apps just to check it out. So device info, just to double check all the specs. So it runs Android 7.0. It has a MediaTek 6757 quad 8 cores. Displays 1080p, 6 inches, 4 gigs of RAM. 4000 milliamp battery. Okay, so let's load up Instagram really quick. Everything was working fine. You can hide the navigation buttons, which I like. It's still not as immersive as the Xiaomi Mi Mix though, so let me put them side by side. So as you can see, the bezels on the Xiaomi Mi Mix is a little bit thinner than on the Maze Alpha. You can see that there's a little bit of edges right here, whereas on the Xiaomi Mi Mix it's really quite bezel-less. And of course the bottom bezel is just huge compared to the Xiaomi Mi Mix. But I think the Maze Alpha is a pretty decent deal if you want a bezel-less phone, because this is selling for 180 US. Let's test out the camera really quick. I took a couple of photos already. So the camera app is pretty bare bones. You're able to zoom by pressing this button, but it's obviously not lossless. It's just a digital zoom. So let's have a quick look at the photos. The photos so far does not look amazing. So I took this of, sorry, this bookcase right here in front of me. So it's about like a couple of feet, like 3 feet, 4 feet in front of me. So see, the details are quite blurred. That's not good, considering the photo on the Xiaomi Mi Mix. And the Xiaomi Mi Mix camera isn't even great. This is just a solid camera, because you can't compare it to something on a Samsung Galaxy S8. On the exact same photo, it's still a little blurred, but details a little bit better. This is on the Xiaomi Mi Mix. Let's rip out the Doogie, not the Doogie, the Maze Alpha again. So let me try another picture just to test. Yeah, so I shot this with zoom. Pretty bad. As you can see, the bookcase is just a little bit in front of me. So I also took an outdoor photos. This is outside my my office window. So again, it's pretty blurred. I don't know what's going on with the camera. I feel like, is there like a sticker back here that I haven't ripped off yet? Whereas I take it on the Xiaomi Mi Mix, and see, details are a lot better. Yeah, it's like night and day. I will do more testing with the camera. I feel like something's wrong. Maybe like the lens, I haven't wiped it. It's been covered. In fact, let me try to wipe it right now. I can't believe the camera is this lagging. No, it's still blurry. So maybe this is a defective unit. I might have to check back with Maze to see what's going on. Let's open up a web page. So this is side by side with the Xiaomi Mi Mix again. So the screen is pretty decent. The color is good. It's a little bit cooler than the Xiaomi Mi Mix. I think the colors look a bit better on the Maze Alpha so far. Anyway, so the Maze Alpha, it has a fingerprint sensor here that works pretty well. Let me try that again. I think because that was my first time using it, so I had to use a pin, but yeah, it works pretty well. But there's on-screen buttons though, so right here it's like dead space. I wish that if you have a fingerprint sensor here, you should just have navigation buttons here. But nope, you have to do on-screen buttons. So it always throws me off, because when I see this little nub, I just keep looking at it as like a home button. Oh, but you can, when you tap this, it goes back on the page at least, so. And you can hide the navigation button. As you can see, the software, oh, you can't bring down a notification shade. The software is pretty clean, but I wish that you can bring down notification by swiping here instead of having to reach up at the top. But I will install Nova Launcher on this to fix this. And as you can see, the selfie cam is right here, and I haven't tested it yet. It probably looks pretty bad. Let's try it. So you have to, so see, so it suggests you turn the camera around before you take it. So let me try it real quick. Okay, sorry about my face. I know I'm not the most photogenic guy, but yeah, see, details a little blurred, but that's actually better for me because I don't want my face to be that clear. Like I'm not a photogenic dude. So selfie camera is probably, it is what it is. Like I think for a phone that's $180 and you're getting bezel-less technology, I think that's pretty damn cool to play with, and it feels very nice. But I'm hoping something's wrong with this camera here. It's a defective unit, because if not, that is a really bad camera. I mean, I'm currently testing the Doogie BL5000, which is also a budget phone, and the camera on this isn't that bad. So it's the same thing. Let me try to take a picture. See, the photo comes out a little bit more clear. But of course, can't compare it to the Samsung Galaxy S8. But you know, that's not even a fair fight considering the Samsung Galaxy is like $800 US. So it's like 4 times the price. But so this is how it looks on a real camera. You see how it's pretty clear? Look at the boys right here, it's clear. Whereas on the Maze Alpha, it's completely blurred out. On the Xiaomi Mi Mix, I think it's a bit better too. Yeah. So this is it, a quick hands-on unboxing. I will have a full review of the Maze Alpha on Forbes. Again, the two phones side by side, they're almost exactly the same dimensions, except the Xiaomi phone has a much bigger screen. But you know, 180 bucks, 180 US, so that's pretty cheap for, you know, pretty cool looking phone. Thanks for watching.